Hey, honey.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey everybody, and welcome to another Geeky Grind, a show where I go through what I'm working on hobby-wise, show you what's on the painting table, all that cool stuff, talk a little bit about what's going on in Warhammer 40k, and seeing how I'm not really doing tournaments right now. You know, no tournament reports or anything like that to happen, but they're coming. But yeah, let's go take a look at what's on the painting table before we get into that hot take of Warhammer 10th edition. So yeah, the painting table is a little sparse right now. All I really got left to do is the pipes have all been painted silver. Just got to go through and start doing the details and some washes, some weathering effects, all that cool stuff. Get them all looking all aged and everything. I still got a elf here to paint, and my tech priest engine sear, my breachers, and a Benton engine. But yeah, now I'm down to, what is that, 6 models, 8 pieces of terrain, and then it's pretty much like a bunch more stuff that's floating around the office still needs to get painted up. I don't have out right now, it's all put away. It's some Malifaux minis, few of the Night Haunts for Age of Sigmar, starter box I need to finish up. I got some miniatures for some board games. I got my Epic Tiny Heroes, still need to get those painted up. But for the most part, yeah, it's a lot of finishing up, getting stuff painted, and all set so I can play some games. But yeah, wow. Yeah, nothing really more to talk about on the painting subject, so let's dive into Warhammer 10th edition. This past weekend was Warhammer Fest. We got plenty of new spoilers and all sorts of cool stuff coming out. We got the details of the battle box. That looks pretty stacked. I think it's going to be weighing in at about $250, so hopefully I'll get some finances freed up so I can be able to buy one of those in June. One of the local area people down here in New Orleans wants to do like a painting contest, so I'm gonna chime in on that. We're doing like speed painting, see who can get the minis ready to be tabletop faster. So yeah, we'll have Lando on the show, hopefully, for that. He already said he's interested in doing it, so yeah, we'll get to have y'all meet Lando. And yeah, no, the box looks great. I'm really interested. The whole fact it really is like what I said something a while back ago in previous episode. I think we're gonna see, like, we're starting to see the shift from Primaris versus tactical, and they're calling it the tactical armor. So it's not Primaris style armor, but we're definitely seeing like those Stone Guard veterans that are coming in that box. The fact that Primaris doesn't really matter about transports and stuff like that, so it's like we're starting to see it, boys. We're starting to see it. The evolution of the tactical marine is going to go by the wayside. It's going to end up being something for Horus Heresy, and we're just going to see true scale marines coming across the board everywhere, and I'm happy for it. We're also seeing a lot of the data slates, like the torrent for flame weapons. We're starting to see a lot of those kill team keywords popping in. So fingers crossed, it's going to be interesting. The terrain rules, with that being like there's no negatives applied for stuff. You're only getting bonuses to your saves. Seeing a lot of kill team's influence on this new edition, and personally, I like it. The idea of the cards being the missions and the secondaries and everything like that, another kill team influence. I do like that. I like having the cards. I like not having like the faction specific. I mean, yeah, it sucks because I love playing Sisters when they have 3 totally awesome, easy to score secondaries, and you can just win on secondaries. I like the idea. They're going to a more unified type of thing. Stuff's going to be more balanced. The gambits, while I'm talking about those mission cards, okay, I've been in a number of games where I've been behind and losing, and I'm like, I just want to pack this game up and call it done. But having something where it's like, okay, you're not winning at this point, but you could flip this card over and be like, I'm going to go for this big enchilada. I'm going to try to do this and score like 30 points and come back from losing. I think that's good for the game, but I think it's going to cause a lot of interesting problems. Because I don't know if there's anything really said about the whole, like I haven't seen like points caps on what you can score for this type of stuff. Could you be in a point where you're like, all right, I've already maxed out my, I already got a good enough lead, so I might as well just go for the gambit just for the lull wins. And if somebody can really game that system, I think it's going to end up having a fix. I'm worried it might be a little gamey. It might even generate some feel bad things where it's like, the one we've seen is you got to have a unit wholly within 9 of a table corner that's not your deployment zone, and then if you got, for every other corner you've got a unit wholly within 9 of, you can add 1 to the roll, and you got to roll a 12 or better on 2d6. And some people just spiking those rolls and just being like, I had this game, and then they roll boxcars, and it's like, I don't know. Gambits feel like it could either be something that's really cool for the game, or it could be something that's really bad for the game. And it's until the community and myself get some chances to play on it, I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. It's going to be cool. It's going to be nice to be able to bounce back from stuff like that. What's the other stuff that's come out recently? Oh, yeah, las cannons are strength 12. This was confirmed on the new Dreadnought chassis, the Brutalis Dreadnought. It's basically just an old school Dreadnought, just, scaled up. But the las cannons on that are strength 12, and I like that. I've got tons of las cannons I put together on minis because I'm like, yeah, las guns, those seem cool. I want to shoot a giant laser beam across the board. So strength 12. And plasma, we saw that. It's only like strength 8, so we're definitely seeing a reason to take plasma over meltas, over lasers over meltas, lasers over plasma, and yeah, we're seeing some reasons to actually play some of these actually different weapon units and be like, oh yeah, I need this because I'm playing it because the meta is big tanky vehicles, so I got to bring the lasers so I can drill some holes. So, liking that. I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm not really liking. Like the Gambit out of the mission cards is probably the only thing I'm like, we need to see more of this. But everything's coming out looking great. The new NID models just look beautiful. I cannot wait to get those suckers on the painting table and start painting up some of them. Trying to think of like what else I might be super ecstatic about. I'm still in the feel bad thing because I've got all these codexes on my bookshelf, and I haven't put in as much use into them as I really want to. So that's why I'm happy that we're doing indexes. I think I'm probably only ever going to pick up a codex if I'm planning on taking the army to a tournament. I'll just stick to the index list for a while. But yeah, no, 10th is looking good. And painting table is getting cleared off, so I'll have less stuff that I cluttering my desk and go into 10th with plenty of stuff ready to play. So I think that's it for tonight, man. Geeky Grind, this is a slow one. Go check out all the other 10th edition content that's out there. People are doing it a lot better than I am. I'm just a talking head, and Good night. Peace.